Welcome to God of All Possibilities, the show that reminds you that with God, no situation is beyond redemption. In today's episode, we turn to the waters of Galilee, a place of labor, disappointment, and then a miracle. The story begins with Peter, an experienced fisherman. Along with his team, he's been out all night, casting, waiting, hoping. But by morning, nothing, not a single catch. Exhausted, they clean their nets, their minds full of questions. What went wrong? Did we miss the right spot? Should we have tried harder? And then Jesus shows up. He steps into Peter's boat, not just to teach the crowd, but to reveal a deeper lesson. After speaking to the people, he turns to Peter and says, "Launch out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch." Luke 5:4, NKJV. Peter's reply captures raw honesty and reluctant hope. "Master, we have toiled all night and caught nothing. Nevertheless, at your word, I will let down the net." And that changed everything. The nets filled with so many fish, they began to tear. They called for help, overwhelmed by a catch so abundant it defied logic. What made the difference? Not experience, not effort, but obedience to a word from Jesus. John 1:3 says, "All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made." Jesus didn't guess where the fish were. He commanded them. The one who created the seas also commands what's in them. The fish obeyed their creator, and so did Peter. This miracle isn't just about fishing. It's about every area in our lives where we've toiled all night. A business that's struggling, a relationship on the brink, a dream that's drying up, a heart tired of trying. Maybe you've done everything right and still come up empty. But then Jesus steps in, and he gives you a word, not based on what makes sense, but based on who he is. At your word, I will let down the net. Friend, what situation in your life today needs to respond to his word? When you act in faith, not on what you see, but on what he says, miracles happen. Isaiah 55:11 reminds us, "So shall my word be. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish what I please." So take that word. Cast that net. Believe again. Because when Jesus is in your boat, your story doesn't end in failure. It ends in overflow. Thank you for joining us on God of All Possibilities. Next time, we'll walk with Jesus into a storm, where fear meets faith and peace speaks louder than panic. Until then, remember, obedience to God's word is the bridge between emptiness and overflow.